Yeah! You know what it is. It's me, it's your boy. Scepterpan! Woo! This is Acacia Beach. You know what that means. San Lorenzo, it didn't happen. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. I really am. I'm sorry about that. I want to make it up to you. So, what have I done? I made another beach area. Well, you're going to tell me, well, it's not really making another beach area, making a concession when you already planned it out way back in the first video. I mean, I saw the first video. I know what you was going to do. Fair point. So, anyway, this is Acacia Beach. Pretty nice district. I was thinking about it, you know. It's like, I want to have small buildings, no high-rises or anything. You want to know why? Because that would obfuscate, beautiful word, obfuscate, of course, the views on the casino district on Raffia Strip, which we did last week. So I decided to actually go with the European theme again, even though I said that I wouldn't use it anymore. Real shame, I know. But I actually think this creates quite a strange and almost enamoring little district that, well, I haven't really quite seen it before. Whereas St. Laurentius, to me, felt Italian. I don't even know what this area does for me. It makes me feel all weird. It kind of gives me that... It has a lot of narrow streets where you'll see me put down right here. And strangely enough, it feels almost kind of British, even though it's tropical. But I'll talk to you about that in a little bit, my boy, because I love you. I really do. I really, really. Yes, I'm back, and we just put down the hospital and the beautiful little church. It's so quaint. It's so touching. That's what I was talking about. It's this small town English feel, but the entire environment of it just don't make any sense. I mean, look at that. I'm gonna stop that accent, I promise. I mean, just look at the environment here. We got beaches, we got cliff sides, we got mountainous terrain, we got little gorges, I might say. It just feels really weird, but you know, especially with the architecture, I think it creates quite a unique environment, which I'm quite surprised by. I'm sitting here talking total fucking nonsense about my own city, like I'm some kind of genius. No, I'm not. I'm just doing what I think is fun, and that's the way that it should be, shouldn't it? Think about it. Anyway, yeah. So that was the idea, again, to use European style buildings once again, so that we don't have any buildings standing in front, you know, kind of disillusioning that dynamic that's going on between the buildings. Sort of a nice little atmosphere and ambiance. I've used that word before, so I was trying to avoid it, but again, I used it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. There was one thing that I was trying to do here. I was thinking of ways that I could actually make this area stick out from all the other parts of the city, because, you know, I've used European sets before, and then I was thinking, well, there are not a lot of buildings left over that are not just designated for Scepterpan City proper. So what I was thinking is, let's create this gorge. I'm gonna put walls in here right now, as you can see. But that's what I was thinking of. When laying it out, I wanted to have a port in there so that I could have, traffic coming in, a lot of products, because there's a lot of shops in this area. It's a very, again, a tourist area because it's right next to Raffia Strip. This is where the hotels are located at. And I was just thinking, well, how can I dress this up? So you saw me create that little sort of artificial looking mountain area, and then you get this gorge, and I put down walls, and honestly, what I have to say, it looks really cool. I don't want to sit here and say, oh, I'm so good, but you know, I'm satisfied with it. I feel like I'm actually getting a little bit better at this game, which I should be. I mean, I've invested hours of my life, and this is very depressing. But yeah, I'm happy with it, and I hope you are too. I think it's almost monumental, especially for a small town area. It's supposed to be, you know, the Duke's original palace, which was removed. But that's for next week. Dukesburg. Here's another song by Brad Sucks, making a comeback.
Smile and have a good time. I'm
why Brad actually chose his name. I don't know why. If I did Scepterpan sucks, which honestly I feel like that most of the time. I get that sentiment for myself sometimes, you know. I don't know. I don't. Is that really what I want to communicate? Anyway, good. It was a good song, by the way, Brad. That's why you're in my fucking video. Don't cut yourself short, man. It's a good song. It's nice. It's poppy, and it kind of fits with the feeling that I'm going for here. Again, perhaps leading to my feeling of it being sort of English, I was thinking of songs that made me think of Abbey Road. You know, Beatles album, great album from 1968. No. Stop. It's 1969, man. It's 1969. Nine. But you know, it's it was the last recorded album, so Let It Be is kind of like this weird B-side thing. I really don't like Let It Be, but yeah, I picked some songs that made me think of it. Some of those kind of weird Beatles chords that you know what I'm talking about. It's usually those seventh chords and those weird like you have them in back in the USSR. You have that chord, which right at the start you hear it. Just have really strange chords in their songs. They I don't know how to do it. They just make. I mean, music is just 12 notes, right? I mean, but the Beatles they made it sound special every single time. Very, very nice. Why am I talking about the Beatles? We're playing City Skylines. Good, right? I'm dressing up the beach area here just a little bit. Again, make it touristy. There's a lot of businesses here. I didn't want to add another monumentous building, mainly because I didn't feel like it fit very well. Maybe it would, like a skyscraper or so, but I found all the skyscrapers on the workshop to be much, much too large. So they fit in Scepterpan City proper, but they definitely do not fit here. What you see me doing here, maybe if you remember back from the first video, which I make references to almost every single video it seems at this point, it's no jive portal, an Indian-inspired, almost sort of Arabesque or Arabian, if you will, type of portal, which I really like that shape. It reminds me a lot of a penis. I don't know. It's that natural shape. The same thing. I was thinking about that with the Donut Mall. I was thinking about that last week. And you have the Centrum Tower. There's this shot. I think it's almost a Freudian slip on my part, or a Freudian slip if you really want to make it German. Where there's this shot and you have the Donut Mall, which is a giant circle, right, with this really big opening, and then behind it you have the Central Tower, which is an extremely phallic building. With like a light on top of it. I was thinking about that. I was like, damn, I hope nobody makes that connection. Well, now you don't have to, because I just told you what I was doing there. So good. Oh boy. So adding a couple of more residential buildings. Again, population increase. It happens all the time. It's very sporadic in my game at this point, and I'm thinking about installing a mod, but I almost do not want to do it. Ah, man, that's some Mellotron right there. This song has those chords which I'm talking about. Plus, it kind of makes me feel like an off-brand. I wouldn't say off-brand. That's disrespectful, but I would say it's kind of like Penny Lane, isn't it? You know, Penny Lane. Maybe a little bit of Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I don't know. It's got that something in there, you know. But that's not Abbey Road at all. I mean, that's. Penny Lane wasn't even released on Sgt. Pepper. Well, fuck it. Good. I don't know why I'm in this mood right now. I'm pretty happy. In general, I just got done with an extremely busy week at school. That's why this video is a little bit later than all my other ones. But there's one exciting thing right here that I wanted to show. I actually got one of the map themes. Oh yeah, I did. So you're going to see those coming up right now in the cinematic shots. And I think it looks gorgeous. I have to make a couple of tweaks to the mountainous terrains because they don't look as good on the mountain. But, you know, it really does add to this sphere that I'm going for here. So I hope you enjoy that, boy.
Oh, Cerulean, when I'm out of sight, I'll only be alright so long as you're by my side. Shine on down, you're the only light I see. Tonight it's just you and me. Cerulean. Each time I look for someone sweet, I find I've only got your company. Words won't say just what I need, and they leave me unseen. Oh, Cerulean, I just can't stay. I'll only find my way up through yesterday. On the road, you're the only light I see. Tonight it's just you and me. Cerulean. I ain't got no plans, no complications, and the lay of the land provides no destination. I'll only find some peace between, searching for the unseen. Sometimes I'm lost and I prefer it that way. Sometimes I'm at a loss for the words I want to say. Oh, but then I can't hide from the thoughts that try to guide me astray. Wash away the night, the morning shining bright. We made it to the other side. No longer in the dark, I now can see the light. It was you and me. Cerulean, cerulean, cerulean.
Oh, I was feeling a burp coming on, but then I couldn't do it. Here we are. Back again with the credits. Yeah, I couldn't fit them in the video. I had, how much was it? I think I had 200 independent shots. So that means like a different angle on something. It was like 20 minutes long, unedited. Glad I got it all cut down to the span of 2 minutes and 40 seconds, which that gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous song. I know I've used that word a lot, but there's no other word to describe it. It's cute. It makes me feel like a little pixie played the almost ukulele sounding guitar. It just it's so cute. It's so frilly and it just gets me going. It's that weird sort of folk vibe, but not really folk, you know what I mean? It's pop folk, which I kind of feel like the Beatles has that sort of sound, even though they're more of that. Why the fuck am I still talking about the Beatles? Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Sincerely, I really want to thank you so much for watching this video and perhaps watching my other videos if you feel so inclined, and if you have done so in the past and maybe will do so in the future. Seriously, I hope you enjoyed it. Next week, as I alluded to in a previous passage of my words, we're going to have Dukesburg, which is next week on Wednesday. So I hope to see you then!
Again.